Bien, como decía, a continuación toma la palabra Jürgen Klee, no sé si lo pronuncio bien, que nos va a presentar el programa de prescripción de heroína, la experiencia alemana, la experiencia de la sala de consumo, la Strada, en Frankfurt. Así que cuando quieras, Jürgen.
Yes, thank you very much. Bueno dia, that's it. That's the only word I can talk, so I have to entertain you in a poor English, because in my daily work I work and manage a drug consumption room, and it is not a work to speak to audience in English. The heroin prescription program, I should tell you about the experience. Experience is very clear. We have very good experience. The problem is the politicans. Politicans and the regulations. And as we heard before from Alexandro, it is not his opinion, but it's a European or worldwide problem. We want to control. We want to license, we want to give license, we want to give supervision. And what is the alternative? The alternative is a black market. But we also create very strictly regularious for this heroin prescription. What we learned, and what is our main experience, we learned a lot about the political work. We learned a lot about political style and ideological discussions we have had 20 years ago also. The German model, first we have to change from heroin to diamorphine, because that is one of the most ideological words. If you always talk about heroin, the brain is led into a wrong direction, I guess. And I don't want to get you tired with long data columns and call it statistics. You will find it on the website. I will show you at the end. It's a German website, but you will find second and first and second study phases, experience and results in English, and a lot of data too. The día4m1.03, so the trademark, is from a Swiss pharmacological company. It is a real plantation, not from Afghanistan, but a pharmaceutical plantation, and moved into a pharmacological medicine. It doesn't end at 2007. Because the study end, we have to have a lot of law changes due of the international situation too. But until 2010, continue we with permissions, individual permissions, and right in 2010 in March, the law changed, the traffic law in Germany changed into that we don't have this individual and individual permissions, and we don't have to create public interest. We don't have to create more and more follow-up studies. So at the end, from October 1st, started, it is paid by the health insurance, but only the medicine part. There have been a lot of different studies, and Alessandro just told some about this 4x2 study design. It is, as we are in Germany, it was very correct and it was very complicated. The aim of the study, we can we can say there is no or less consumption beside, for example, as cocaine, and the improvement of health and illicit drug use achieved. That was the main two aims in this study. The target groups, it was difficult and it was very hard, and that is one thing we have to deal today too. It is hard to recreate for this study, and it is still hard to recreate. For example, in Frankfurt in 2001, before the study, we ordered 250 places. Right now, we have license for 150, and exactly 96 patients are included now in the treatment. So it's very hard, and it was hard because methadone treatment failures and the unreached, these two target groups, there are people, they have many problems, many health problems, and what is big point they don't want to get in a study is, and we see it today too, there's a great fear to change the life. And with methadone, it's much easier because it's going step by step, and in this heroin prescription, as you see, there is ordinary counseling, there is psycho-education groups, or is case management, there is medicine, there is a doctor every day and take care, and that is for some of those people it makes very much fear to go step by step in this direction, including criteria as followed. This not reached or methadone treatment failures are scored in different health or mental health problems. One of the problems is that the whole model is based on intravenous use, but in Frankfurt last year we started with a study with diaphene pills, because you have in this time you have to have a alternative too. Not the people are in this treatment, they only want to continue for years in intravenous use, so to have alternative. The study treatment, these were very strong criteria because all dropouts are counted as failures. The two groups, one they got heroin, one they got methadone. The methadone group could change after 1 year if there was a free space into the heroin group, and the doses, the average dose, daily dose, was exactly 442 plus an average 8 milligram methadone per night. So these doses were very high, and in reality they don't need it all. For example, the methadone daily average dose was 99 gram. And they got in the treatment case management, motivational interviews, and psychoeducation. As you heard before too, it was structured and it was trained and was like a strict manual and protocol and audits. So for us in Germany, this was a first therapy study with scientific methods. Yes, the study was successful, and the points are not wrong, but the politicians, some don't believe. It doesn't matter if there's a scientific evidence, if a political say, I'm not interested in the result, I don't want heroin in my country. This is due of some political changes. For example, in 2002, the study started in 7 cities with a I just talk in these political colors. With the red and green party, this project started. Years later, all 7 cities changed into black party, conservative party, or black and yellow parties. So there was a political change, and at the end, if you see the map of Germany with drug consumption rooms and the 7 cities, you will not find any political constellation where has been 10 years before. So it was another problem too.